Maybe we can then touch on the harvesters themselves, right? I mean, I
Hmm.
also come from a rural part of Canada, so I mean, during the harvest season, I mean, typically as blueberries, you just see
Oh,
tons and
right.
tons of people outside, bent over, kind of all day, hurrying back and forth to the place where they're depositing the ripe fruit. Um,
Sure.
but yeah, I don't know specifically how, I guess, the quality of that harvesting is done, right? So this might be something that we
Hmm.
touch on later with the automation. But when it comes to like human pickers, of course, we have the nimble hands. We've got a vision system that is phenomenal. But do you have any kind of insight as to whether like is a lot of the harvesting like wasted when it's done by humans, especially because it's kind of done in such a rapid time frame?
Well, I would say, yeah, humans do a great point out, right? They're biologically equipped with a great vision system,
Yeah,
gentle
yeah.
grippers, really nimble arms. And so I think what makes it really challenging in strawberries and to some extent blueberries, is that there are multiple harvests every year, right?
Hmm.
And so for strawberries, they're harvested basically every day. A field is harvested every day for 6 to 9 months, depending on where you are in the season. And so uh, that makes it really challenging to mechanize because you have to be really gentle with the fruit. You have to
Hmm.
pick only the red fruit because there's green fruit flowering behind it that will be red soon that a grower can use to generate revenue. And you also have to be gentle with the plant, right? Because the plant
Yeah.
has to survive for 6 to 9 months. And so and you have to move as quickly or very quickly like humans do. So it's a really great task for humans to do, and they actually do a really good job. I'd
Okay.
say we don't hear a lot of gripes from growers about the performance of humans. It's more just the availability and the cost, I would
Yeah.
say, to some extent. Um, so we do see a pretty big opportunity to improve the sort of the consistency in the pack that consumers receive. Just to your point, one of the challenges is when, in order to really motivate a workforce to move quickly, workers are typically paid on what's called a piece rate
Hmm.
agreement, where
Hmm.
they make somewhere between $2 and $3, or let's say 40 to 50 cents a pound, to pick the fruit. And that doesn't perfectly align incentives because you might get a green berry that you try to sort of hide in the middle, of the pack that the
Right.
consumer won't see. So we do see some opportunity to improve, but I'd say uh, mostly humans do a really good job, and we're just trying to sort of supplement the workforce.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting to know. I think it's kind of the greater context of what we're talking about.